Hi, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. I'd like to welcome you to our showroom. We're going to be taking a look at a 1934 Ford custom street rod. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. If you've caught us on eBay and you'd like to know the reserve price of any of our cars, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. The price you see on our website is the exact reserve price on eBay. Don't get in a bidding war with anybody over that car. Call Tom today at 248-974-9513. He can end the auction today and we can get that dream in your driveway and you don't have to worry about paying too much for that car. We've got 30,000 square feet here of indoor storage and over 120 cars for sale right now. We also buy about 35 cars a month, so check us out often. The inventory around here changes quite fast. If you'd like to come visit us and you're from out of state, call Tom. He'll send somebody down to the airport to pick you up. Just fly into Detroit Metro Airport. It's only about a 20-minute ride up here to our shop from the airport. Let's go out in the big showroom here and check it out. All right, we're out here in our big showroom now. We've got 20,000 feet here. I've got 10,000 feet right down the street. We've got over 120 cars in stock right now. Like I said earlier, we buy about 35 a month. And one of the ways we buy cars is customers like you help us out. People call us every day with their cars for sale. And if you know of a guy with a car for sale, get us that phone number and we'll pay you $200 if we buy that high quality muscle car. Let's go check out this car. Okay, I told you this car was beautiful. Take a look at the beautiful paint on it. Highly customized 34 Ford here. If you'd like to see about 100 pictures of this car, we're going to put it up on the lift. We're going to take pictures of the underside, the wheel wells, the interior, the motor, the trunk. We're going to show you everything you need to see to make a good decision on your muscle car or your street rod purchase. So go to vanguardmotorsales.com and you can see all those pictures there. Also, download the 7 deadliest mistakes to buying a muscle car online at ClassicCarBuyingSecrets.com. Come on up, let's take a look at this beauty. Take a look at the beautiful detail on the car. The car is straight as an arrow. The paint is absolutely gorgeous. It's got 3 or 4 different colors of metallic in it. And whoever sprayed this thing was a definite professional. It is even as can be. Nice, beautiful paint. Laid down nice and flat, nice and straight. You can see everything that could be polished or chrome on this thing is polished and chromed. Really highly detailed. The doors work awesome. Of course, the suicide doors are great. Got the little fenderettes at the front. Try to keep some of the stone chips off the back fenders. Good looking meats on the back. Little bumperettes here. Good looking exhaust system. Got a nice little trunk there. There's the gas fill. Little ammo box there. Nice upholstery inside. Everything works awesome. When you look down the side of the car, it is flat as a board. It looks like a mirror, the reflection in that paint. Absolutely beautiful. As I said earlier, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're not consignment dealers. Check out that. Beautiful. We purchase every one of these cars. We spend a lot of time and pride picking these things out, and then I've got 7 full-time mechanics here checking them out even further when we get them back to the shop. We pull the brakes apart, we make sure you have turn signals, we make sure you have headlights, brake lights, dash lights, all the important features on these cars. We tune the cars. Also, if you have any questions about the car that we don't answer in the ad or in the video, please call Tom at 248-974-9513. We've got the manpower here to answer all the questions you may have about the car. Let's check out this beautiful interior. Good looking custom door panels here. All the handles look good. We've got the extra lock here. Beautiful seats, tilt steering column, good looking carpet, beautiful wood dash. Take a look at all those gauges, radio built in the dash. The headliner's gorgeous. It's got seat belts in it. Beautiful build on this car. Okay, now we're underneath this 34 street rod. This thing is beautiful under here. I really like how they position the battery right in the center, and it doubles as a license plate holder. Now there's an off and on switch here for the battery underneath here, so you can turn the battery off and save it. Real nice looking chrome tips here. These little bumperettes are cool. Looks like a big old thick piece of billet aluminum that's been all polished up. Everything under here has got a beautiful finish to it. The frame is all sanded down and finished. They've used all new nuts and bolts. Now the rear fenders are fiberglass on the car. And you can see the paint job they did on this 4 to 8 inch rear end. The ladder bar setup here is what holds this rear end in. We got coilover shocks. They've got them nice straight up and down. Good looking brackets, good looking welds on all the brackets. They've got the Panhard bar up here on the top. It's also polished. That keeps everything going nice and straight. The floorboard in this thing looks like it's metal also. It's been coated. We've got some Hooker Super Competition mufflers. This thing sounds awesome going down the road. And all the pipes have been painted black. And I don't know what kind of paint they used, but it is some nice paint because none of it's blistered or anything. So it's got to be that high heat header paint. They've boxed in the whole frame, and everything is nice and clean and nice and painted. It looks like we've got a fuel filter here. All the fuel lines and electrical lines are run right inside the frame here, all nice and neat. They've used all the clamps with the little rubber bushings. We do have parking brake hooked up on this thing. It looks like a low car setup. We do have power brakes. We've got a master cylinder here with a remote reservoir. That means the brake fluid's up top there somewhere. We'll find that when we get up there. They've built a real nice heat shield here to keep the heat off of that also. We've got a turbo 350 trans. Chrome pan, as you can see, chrome closeout, chrome oil pan, chrome starter, chrome cover on the oil filter. They've got a chrome alternator down here. And of course, the 4-link setup holding this solid front axle's all chrome. The drag link's chrome. Looks like the pitman arm's chrome. Pretty much the whole steering system's chrome. We've got disc brakes up front. These fenders are actually off a Prowler. They've retrofitted them to fit on this car, real sharp on this car. Now that's going to keep all the rocks from flying back there and chipping up the rear fenders, or at least most of them. We've got this real nice cow catcher here. I think that's really cool. All custom made there to help protect the grill. Where you bump into a bumper guard or something. And take a look at that billet grill. That thing's absolutely beautiful. You see the headlight brackets are all chrome. The front shocks are chrome here. Take a look at all the brand new nuts and bolts. This is a real show car. You could put this in any Autorama, throw mirrors underneath this baby. This thing is going to draw a crowd wherever you go. Let's take a look at the wheels and tires real quick. So we got good looking center lines on this thing. And of course, BF Goodrich TAs. Those are the best tires on the market here, in my opinion. Love these tires. We got 185 70 14s up front. And take a look at the detail and everything on the side. You can see that the gearbox there is all polished up. All the paint work on the frame is beautiful. Let's check out the rear. Of course, you can't have a street rod without putting some meat on the back, and I tell you, there are meats on the back. Again, BF Goodrich's, we got $295.50, 15s on the back, the same centerline wheels. Just a beautiful wheel for this car. Makes it look really nice and sharp. All right, now we're underneath the hood here. We got a 283, polished up aluminum intake, Edelbrock carburetor, polished up Edelbrock aluminum valve covers, jet coated headers. Looks like the radiator's brand new. There's the remote reservoir for the brakes there, so you can check your brakes, you know, your brake fluid right there. You don't have to worry about crawling underneath. Take a look at the mounting hardware here on this hood. Very cool. It's hinged up front here. A couple of gas shocks. There's one latch right here that holds it down on these two rods right here. So you just reach inside there, flick that latch, the thing folds up. I tell you, you pop the hood on this thing at a car show, everybody's going to be looking at it. Why don't you swing around here and show them this side? Okay, we're on the passenger side now. The dipstick for the trans is right here. We've got fuel pressure gauge right there. Take a look, they've made a nice heat shield there for the coil. Again, jet coated headers. Looks like Sanderson headers. Look, even the motor mounts are chromed. Real nice job routing all the plug wires. It's a real sharp car here, guys. This is probably not going to be here long, so if you're interested in this car, call Tom at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales put this dream in your driveway. All right, we're driving this 34 now. I tell you, this thing is a blast to drive. It drives like a brand new car. Take a look at that, no hands on the wheel, going right straight down the road. We'll check out the brakes here. Brakes stop nice and straight. Let's see if we can figure out which one of these work the windshield wipers. That must be the headlight. Yeah, windshield wiper works. Gauges all work. Got the speedometer, got a tach here and a steering wheel, voltage gauge, oil pressure gauge, water gauge, fuel gauge, aftermarket radio. The thing does have this custom dash in it, tilt steering columns, tilt out windshield. It's got the little prism here so you can see traffic lights when you pull up to the traffic light. Rear view mirror. The interior in this thing is beautiful. It is a blast to drive. It's just as smooth as can be. You see us flipping around here. Just turned right around in the street, no problem. Accelerates real nice. Take a look at that. Nice and quiet in here. It'll make a little noise when you get on it. Those exhaust pipes sound great. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we can ship anywhere in the world. Just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Also, go to our webpage. There's a Facebook button there. Go to Facebook. Join us on Facebook. Make us one of your favorites. We get about 35 cars in a month. Never know when we'll get in a new one you might got to have in your driveway. And there is no better place to buy a muscle car than right here in the Motor City. And we're in Plymouth, Michigan, right outside the Motor City. This is Vanguard Motor Sales right here, 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. So give us a call and let Vanguard Motor Sales put your dream in your driveway.